Hey family, welcome back. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the GCT 1111 Energy. Let me tell y'all, this is why everybody uses Experian. Because Experian is a joke, y'all. Okay? I was able to go in, update my information, create a new account with other credit bureaus. Okay? But when it comes to Experian, they're talking about send the code to the number that's on file. Well, the number that's on file is definitely disconnected. Okay, so I tried to establish a new account with definitely my name, my social, my date of birth. Okay, here is what they pull up, and I said, "What the fuck is this? Why does Experian have somebody with the last name of Cejka? What is that, Cejka?" I'm like, what the? So I said, okay, let me go in here, update them, let them know this is not me because everything got hacked. Okay, so this is stolen identity, but this is the reason Experian is always the number one credit bureau that everybody, they don't go to TransUnion, they don't go to Equifax, they go to Experian first. And let me tell you why. Because Experian is the one that's the biggest joke of them all. You can't get nobody on the phone. It sends you around in loops. You can't talk to anyone. I hope President Trump comes in and starts cleaning out some of these credit bureaus, starting with Experian, because there is no reason why my last name is Sajeka. I ain't Russian. I'm assuming that's Russian. I'm not Russian. Okay, so that is the energy, y'all. Let's tap in. Let's see what it is that the divine needs and wants us to know about these fake ass credit bureaus that are running around in the United States that got everybody employed that ain't U.S. and citizens. I'm just gonna keep it real like that, okay? I'm serious because I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? I can't even get myself and my stuff updated. All right. So we got somebody running around talking about they Triva Sajeka. Boy, I tell you, I'm pissed. But welcome back, okay? Welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes, shares, and the subscribes, okay? Let's go on and tap in and see what it is that the divine needs and wants us to know about these energies that are running around. Whew. Divine, what is it? A reconnection. Don't nobody want to reconnect with them. Experience needs to be revamped, period. Okay, reconnection. This is the attempt, though. I was trying to reconnect with my damn stuff so I could take a look at it, but you can't, okay? It says, I know it's been a while, but I miss having you in my life. Somebody could be missing you, okay? But with this reconnection and the energy, because I am irritated. Now, I'm not trying to project onto you guys, but for y'all that are knowing what's going on, or you have been experiencing this identity theft type thing with the Social Security Administration got you sitting up here with income you ain't never got, and if you got it, then they need to run that check type energy. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with these jokesters, because Experian is the number one credit report that everybody goes to, right? Right. Okay. That is the number one credit report that they pull first before they even look at TransUnion and Equifax, okay? But Experian is the biggest joke, all right? Yeah, somebody's probably curious about this, or they need to be, because there's no reason why you can go online and update everything else or create a brand new account. Just create a brand new account, right? And update your information, because you can't get anybody on the phone. It loops you around in a circle. It sure does. Enter in this and we're going to send you. I was like, shit, I can't. There should be an automated system that's like, look, if you can't access, but that's why everybody's using Experian. I guarantee you Trump about to look at that. Please, Trump, okay? Somebody here could be curious, okay? Curious about what is going on, family. I feel like if y'all don't speak up, ain't nobody going to know about nothing. Okay, we just got all these bull crap agencies running off of nothing. So somebody could want to reconnect with you because they're curious about you. They may think you're friendly. Okay, maybe you are friendly, but maybe not anymore. This is the energy I'm getting. If you put up with a lot of bullshit running up out of the United States, I feel like that friendly energy, somebody wants you to keep that. But in my energy, at this point in time, I'm tired of being friendly. Friendly ain't never got me no motherfucking where. I ain't lying. It got me ran over and abused. Some of y'all could be resonating with that. The nicer you were, the more they thought you were weak. Career came out. Some of you could be reconnected with the career, but I don't know about that. Okay, just don't go on and take it how it resonates. But the career is here. Somebody might want you to reconnect with some sort of career. You ain't trying to reconnect with nobody and what they've been doing. Because you already know what time it is. You know what time it is. It is nothing's gonna change. Nothing's gonna change. Okay, some of you may be wanting to reconnect with the career. My career to reconnect would be to shut Experian down. They got a bunch of corruption in Experian too. Okay, so maybe you reconnecting with professionalism when it comes to careers and things and how they should be ran. Because my last name ain't Cejka. Sejeka. What the fuck? I'm pissed off about it. You understand, family? Like I am. I'm like, who is this person? And because they stole my 25-year email address and everything, they got access to stuff. So Experian sending fucking emails to the old email address. All this bitch is gotta be a bitch or a bum ass fucking man. All they doing is logging in and using shit. I'm hot. But let me not make this read about the energies I'm feeling. Spirit, please help me out with this message today. There's a big favor to ask. Yeah, my big favor to ask is to go through Experian and clean them out. I ain't lying. They got so much corruption working up in Experian, it ain't even funny. That's the big favor I want. That's curious. Somebody curious about the favor you want, family? Drop your favor in the comments, okay? Because we need something done here. I'm like, what? I'm hot. Yeah, because it was all about greed. See, look. Somebody out here greedy want a loan under my shit. Okay, they coming off friendly. This is that social engineering type energy. They coming off friendly because they greedy. They trying to get a loan or something, okay, under my name or something. You feel me? Okay, all right. I said I wasn't going to project, but I'm just saying, family, this is the energy. If you've been trying to get something done with these credit bureaus, Experian sucks. I'm just going to put it out there. Experian is the worst credit bureau that we have in the United States, okay? They need to go through that whole department and get to cleaning it out. That is the obligation. That would be the obligation at this time, especially if they're sitting up here and want us to deliver all our damn information to these fucking crooks that sell our information on the black market and shit. I'm mad as hell. That's why I did this reading late. You know what I'm saying, family? Because I knew I was going to be swearing and been working on it all day. And I'm like, damn, why can't I just get this updated? But they want to keep sending you in a fucking loop. That's because this bitch got my information, using it. Like they said I got some construction company. You hear me? Some sort of construction company. They reported that shit to the Social Security Administration. I said, I don't have no damn construction company making $140-something thousand a year. If I did, I sure wouldn't be living where I'm at right now. You feel me, family? But this is the obligation. They're obligated because these are the people. Don't think for one moment that Experian ain't got some underhanded, undermining, bad acting, behaving, should have never got hired to mess with nobody's Social Security number employees there. Message. Okay. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to reconnect with no careers to be working with a bunch of crooks. Because it was all a collaborative effort, I promise you. So people want you to step back into their slave industry. I think not. Because first of all, you're not coming in to be all how you were last time, right? If you were offered an opportunity, family, I don't think you're going to be that same energy that you've been all these years because you were taken advantage of and ran over. Period. You went in professional, you went in humble, you went in knowledgeable, but still kept your knowledge to yourself unless it was asked for. These people want to tap back into your knowledge, and it's like, nah, you're good. Especially if you're an entrepreneur, because see, entrepreneurs it's difficult to work for other people anyway. Because half these people, I swear, they got companies, they don't know what the fuck to do with them. They just doing it because it's like, oh, I made some money, I got me a company, I'm gonna hire me some employees. But half them employees don't have a clue, and if they do, it's all about doing something very vindictive, very manipulative, so that they can benefit from greed. So somebody here wants you to reconnect with a career so that they could collaborate with you. Fuck no. You go on and figure it out. Y'all been doing this shit. So you continue to do what you do. Because I feel like the enlightened, the higher self energies, we know what it is. We ain't gonna be your fall guys to come back up in there and then some shit go wrong and who you gonna point the finger at? Fuck no. That's a wrap. Yeah. Look, they regretting this shit. Let me tell you something. A lot of people are very curious and they want big favors right now because they regretting the treatment that you had experienced. You're not regretting it because the treatment you experienced made you stronger. You learned a lot. You know about these people with their bows and arrows. 113, 14, 15, okay. I snuck that in there because I know the Looky Loo is going to know what I'm talking about. You feel me, family? This is the energy. We got a bunch of energies out here. They just looking for targets, but they better... Let me just relax. They better know their target. Because, see, I feel like your ancestors, boy, this is what I've been trying to stop from happening, but I feel like your ancestors are in so much rage right now to where do you know what would happen? Do you know what would happen? The rage that your ancestors are in right now, for those of you who are resonating. And see, I feel like, you maintaining this calm energy, okay, is not only keeping you tapped into what's going on around you, okay, but it's also keeping you tapped into what is not being handled properly. I feel like your ancestors, boy, look, somebody about to regret some things in the future because they should have been listening to you. I feel like a lot of people looked at you like, I don't know. I feel like they took you for granted. They took your power for granted. Experian has taken your power for granted. Okay? This is the energy. Yeah, they're going to be one to apologize in a minute. Look at this here. Somebody wants to reconnect with you in a career and collaborate. They're sorry. Interesting, right? Because I feel like their curiosity behind this big favor energy was just you, family. You brought in big ideas. You brought in big changes. And for the better. And for everyone. It didn't just center around you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're like, shit, if I'm experiencing this, I know there's millions others probably experiencing it, right? Yeah. Somebody knows that you are very powerful when you put your mind to it, and when you ask the divine creator of all living things, angels, ancestors, and your spiritual team to come in, they know you powerful. I feel like a lot of people out here are about to regret their future because they keep fucking with you. They know your last name ain't no Sejeka. Sejeka. Who is that? You feel me, family? I'm like, no. Your record should automatically know who the fuck I've always been. See, people want you to be friendly so they so that they can maintain, living up off of you, and I mean financially, energetically, emotionally, in all kinds of ways. But here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to do what I do best. I'm gonna line their ass up. I'm going to let it be known. There's a problem over here with Experian, and Experian is the main credit bureau that everybody goes to. Yeah, well, they're about to be a thing of the past. Okay, family, that is the energy. I feel like they're about to be a thing of the past because what they have done is they have aided and abetted people in stealing your identity. This is how I see this energy. Because I didn't have no problems updating nowhere else. But when it came to them, oh, I'm on a loop-de-loop dialing this damn phone number. I said, well, wait a minute. I need to speak to somebody. They're like, well, if you can't verify the account, I can't speak to nobody. Bitch, what? If the phone number is no longer active, how are you going to verify that account, family? You feel what I'm saying? Like, well, at least when I call it and everybody I know that calls it, it says it's disconnected. So if it's disconnected, your automated system should be able to pick up on that, especially if you go to dial the number and send something out. But that's what I'm saying. Everybody wants to use their automated systems as being the reason shit ain't getting done. Yeah, Experian is about to be a thing of the past. Okay, family? So that is the energy, okay? I know it was kind of a mixed message. It was kind of like, I'm not projecting on nothing to none of y'all. If you ain't went through it, then this ain't your message. But for those of you who have went through it, this is your message. Because I'm going to be the motherfucker to initiate this shit. Because I'm tired of them. Okay? I'm sorry. I know I'm swearing like I don't know what. But I'm like, what? I can't get what? Yeah, that energy, okay? So I'm going to leave that message here. Take it how it resonates. I promise I'll be good tomorrow. Hopefully, I ain't going to be doing too much cussing. But I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? And when I get tired, I don't mean like energetically. I get tired of the bullshit. That's what I'm tired of. Okay, family? So let's go on to close out with that being the energy that we are tired of the bullshit, okay? All right. I release the weight of the metrics. It's betrayal and deception. I stand rooted in my truth. I call back my power, my peace, and my alignment with the Most High God. I am whole, I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. Okay, family, and until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.